Good morning,
What's up, guys?
everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Facebook Live. I am Chris.
I'm Shane.
And welcome to Track Shack Facebook Live. So, it's hot out, Shane.
Very, very hot.
It is, yeah. It is that time of year. I know I am a native Floridian. It never ceases to amaze me just how muggy, how sticky it is right now. We're both still trying to cool off. We're rocking these tank tops inside.
That's about all we can do.
It really is. But of course, we have other reasons for wearing these. It is crazy hot right now, guys. But Watermelon Run, 4th of July, Let Freedom Run. It's presented by Florida Hospital. Always a great event. Always a good time. If you're gonna face the heat, right? If you're gonna go out there and sweat it out for a morning run, that's the one to do it on.
Absolutely.
The
Gotta
price,
do it soon, though.
Yes. Price break is the 24th of this month. So if you want to sign up for the race, do it now before the cost goes up. And what's the other reason that we're wearing these sweet tanks, Shane?
It's just super comfortable, first of all. I mean, I'm wearing it right now. I'm in disbelief about how.
But how does it relate to what we were just talking about?
Well, so this is the first one of the first races that we're doing that actually we have the tank tops in.
Yeah, first in a long time. Early 90s, my childhood. I remember seeing all of my grandmother, actually, 89-year-old Alice McKenzie. Shout out, she's amazing. She still rocks the early 90s, like 20th and 25th celebration of running tanks we did back in the day. But first one we've done in a long time. We figured it's summer, it's hot. Let's give you a shirt that's fun, it breathes well, it's nice and lightweight. You know, gonna lick that moisture stuff. Yeah. You hit that pool party later in the day. Sun's out, guns out, baby. Right when you're barbecuing, make sure you don't have that sweat dripping down your sleeves. And then great shirt to run with through the rest of summer.
Clear up that farmer's tan a little bit.
Absolutely. This is the time to do it. And you run with a sleeve right now, too. It's like sprayed onto your arm by the end of the run. It's just, it's nasty, nasty humid out there right now, man. But after you got your tank, right? Or maybe you just get this as your race shirt and you want to show up Star Spangled, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've got
show off that patriotism, 4th of July.
Oh, really. Yeah. This is the Mizuno Patriot Pack we've got in the store, Star Spangled tanks and shorts. I've got mine from last year. So I'll be rocking that at the race. But you know what really completes it?
Shoes.
Gotta have the shoes. I know you've got the launches, right?
Yeah. These are asymmetrical. One's stars, the other's stripes. Really
pretty
cool.
Sweet.
Also very comfortable.
Yes, this is not the Star edition. There's a different shoe with some stars and stripes. This is the Adrenaline from Brooks. That is their Liberty Series. Super limited. The sizes we have are all we're going to get. So if that's something that piques your interest, those are shoes you wear, and you really want to celebrate Independence Day right from your head all the way down to your feet. Come and grab some.
Yeah, but what about your lower leg? You know, you want to spice that up a little bit.
Of course. So now we do have some patriotic socks, and I don't have any of these up here with me because we already covered the flag with the shoes. What we got going on here, man?
You got your watermelon. You got your pizza. You got some ice cream if you want.
And then, of course,
hot dogs, American classic.
Not the 4th without a dog. So, look, getting your food spirit, your red, white, and blue. We got you covered. All things 4th of July. We are prepared. We're ready for this run. We're ready to get you looking good out there.
But, you know, sometimes you don't want a long sock. You know, you want something a little bit shorter. You know,
maybe you're not into pizza. Maybe you're vegan.
I mean, well,
only the watermelon applies then.
Not into pizza. That's a problem.
You know, I've met people.
Well, you know, everybody has their own thing.
That's why they're not in my life anymore.
But if you want something a little shorter, we have a full leg of socks still on promo. Buy 3 get 1 free in the store. You know, different thicknesses, especially since it's hot. We had some of the thinner models and stuff like that. Again, if you've watched this over the past couple of weeks,
Balega.
Great socks.
Yeah,
definitely come try them out for sure.
And they are fantastic. Look, I'm wearing mine right now. I'm wearing the really thin ones, which I like.
Absolutely.
And I like them. Getting back to the same reason I like to run with a tank top in the summer. It's not about putting on a show and letting those arms breathe. It's about being as cool as possible and wicking as much moisture because, dude, you're gonna sweat right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it is just nuts how not only hot but humid it is out there. So hydration, it's super, super important.
Definitely.
I know before we started today, you were telling me a little hydration story, right? We were both kind of sharing worst dehydration incidents of our running career.
Yeah, it was about a couple years ago up in the mountains of Georgia. You think, you know, you're up a little bit more north, it's going to be a little cooler.
Yeah.
It's not how that works.
Not in the summer.
It started a little bit later, around 11 or so. About halfway through that run, I stopped to tie my shoe. And I almost couldn't stand up I pretty much struggle shuffled the entire way home. Dumped a bowl of water on me, but turned out that bowl was hot, so it didn't help me at all.
Insult to injury there. But
Yeah.
it's brutal, man.
It
is just, you don't realize sometimes how much you're losing. Same type situation, cross-country race. My senior year, you know, I'm the captain of the team, #1 runner, and then I'm supposed to be performing at a pretty high level. I ran a minute off most of my time for that year because the race started almost 2 hours late. So it's 11 a.m., middle of September. There was a medical delay. So it was a 3 1-mile lap course, right? It's a 5K distance. So you do a mile loop 3 times. I'm on the 3rd loop. I've already done this twice. And I'm not making this up. Yeah, he already knows. But there were parents from my team that had to like point to me what direction to run in because I was so delirious. I just didn't know what was going on at that point. I pretty much passed out at the finish. Fortunately, some teammates took care of me, got me some cold water.
Yeah.
I don't know where your teammates were with the hot water there.
Knocked me down a little bit.
Yeah. But don't let yourself get to there,
No,
right? That's
definitely not.
really bad.
If you're thirsty on a run,
you're already a little dehydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a little late.
And look, while you're out there, bring an Exo shot. We got these from Nathan. You can load it with some Noon if you want extra electrolytes. You can mix an electrolyte formula. Those are great for before or during your run, but during's not the most important part, right?
You have to be hydrated throughout the entire
the day.
Even days before, if you know you're going to be really putting in a hard effort outside, you really want to, a couple days beforehand, make sure you're hydrated all throughout those days as well.
For sure.
It all adds up.
For sure.
And a great way to keep that water cold all day if you have the Track Shack.
Track Shack branded corksicle.
Absolutely.
Doesn't get any better. And those 50 Synergy corksicles, our neighbors right down the road. Like, it's going to keep your water cold for 16 hours. All right, all day in the back. I'm refilling my corksicle, taking drinks between customers. Because I'm either rehydrating from a run in the morning or preparing for one at night, and I don't want to repeat that experience of getting lost out there on that course.
And like we said, you know, water in itself is not enough to keep you hydrated. You need some of those electrolytes and stuff like that, like the Noon and the UCAN, you know, even salt tablets, stuff like that. Salt capsules.
Salt stick's great.
You know,
Salt stick, I believe, is going to be our nutrition product of the month for the month of July.
Nice,
so,
nice.
Yeah,
we'll definitely a great time for it to be the nutrition product of the month.
Yeah.
But like I said, you know, you got to make sure that you're staying hydrated.
Hydrate or dihydrate. There's no better way to say it.
Yeah.
Like if you look at our video board, when you're ever in here getting fit by shoes, you'll see Jake Brooks' quote up there. It's exactly what it says. Nate Adams, our buyer, he's big on that too. But there's really no better way to say it. The summertime especially, hydrate or dihydrate. There's only 2 options. Is that your old man?
Yeah, man. My shout out, happy Father's Day to my dad. He posted a question. We'll get to it kind of at the end of the show, but happy Father's Day to everybody else.
I think it was either your dad or you know, the former governor of what state was my governor anyway. I'm just saying. Anyway, I knew that was your old man. Anyway, hey, I'm Chris. This is Shane. For those of you just joining us, having a little post Father's Day fun here. So this is our deep dive, right? And this is kind of going to be our format, and we ask every week for you to let us know what we can maybe do a little bit better. And the request has been to go more in depth on kind of the technical side of some of these products. And what we picked today is a super technical product. But it goes right hand in hand.
Very important product.
Very important product. Because you're out there on a run, you're starting to feel a little bit woozy, you're wondering, are you too dehydrated? What's an important thing to check to see if you're overexerting your effort?
The easiest way to check that is your heart rate.
Heart rate,
it really is.
Absolutely. And easy way to check your heart rate, it's right on your wrist if you have a Garmin.
Watch that has a heart rate monitor built into the wrist.
Yeah, and basically every single Garmin model we carry from the entry level on up to the Phoenix 5 Plus, which the launch date is today, by the way. This is the very first day this watch is available for sale. And we're going to really take a deep dive into the features on it. But like I said, as far as heart rate, you're going to get that on any Garmin you find in our store. Now, the heart rate component of the Phoenix, as well as the 935, there's only 2 watches that do this. They track it every single minute of every day, right? So you get maybe the 735 like Shane has, or the 35. They're great watches, but they are incrementally getting that heart rate. You're getting a constant track on the Phoenix. So if you're out there feeling a little lightheaded on a run, check that rate. If it's too high, back it off a bit. Check your pace too. Obviously, that's the biggest thing about
just as you always run a 9-minute pace, you know, throughout the year.
Right.
Just because it gets to the summer and you're now having to do 9:30, 9:45.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're out of shape. It just means that your body has to adapt to that heat.
Absolutely. There's been studies showing that some of the heat and humidity is almost the equivalent of the results you get from altitude training, actually. So
humidity's a poor man's altitude.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yes, if you can't afford Boulder, come run in Orlando. It'll make you tough, but it doesn't, and you're gonna sweat it out. And I know you were telling me earlier, like you just kind of upgraded.
Yeah,
You're using a really baseline Garmin. You went a little techier, and it's really changed your training, right?
Yeah, no, that I used to have one of the base level models, which was great for what I wanted to do, to track my distance, track my pace, took care of all those things. But I didn't get any of those running metrics, the heart rate, your cadence, all those things. And I upgraded to the 735, and it's only been a couple of weeks since I've had it, but it's definitely changed my motivation as far as running, changed kind of how I run. I think it's helped me clean up my form a little bit with the cadence features and stuff like that.
Cool.
So, and having that heart rate, I'll look down at my watch and, I'm at 190. Okay, got to back off a little bit, going a little bit too fast for this, easy run.
Yeah.
It definitely having all that data in one place that you can easily look at on graphs and stuff like that. It's hard to pass up. It really
and you can look at it so easily because of the Garmin Connect app. Okay, right. So not only is every watch now going to have heart rate built into the wrist, no bulky chest strap to worry about. Everything's going to automatically sync to Garmin Connect. So you finish your run. As soon as you're in Bluetooth range of your phone, as long as Bluetooth's on your watch, on your phone, it uploads that run into that watch. It's
very quick too.
Very quick. It gives you a map of your distance, the graph of your pace that Shane was talking about. So all your friends that also are on Garmin Connect, you can share all that with them. You can form groups.
A little competition.
You can have contests. I'm in a couple step contests every week with some buddies, and you can get it onto Strava.
Yeah,
and then,
absolutely.
Filter it through other forms of social media as well, like we're doing right now, Facebook and Instagram. Hello, I'm Chris.
And I'm Shane.
So just in case you're just tuning in. But yeah, you can sync all of them to Strava, all of them to Garmin Connect. And the technology has just come so far from the original, like foot long arm computer.
I had one of those bricks. Felt like it weighed my arm down. I feel like I got stronger. I'm running with a huge weight on my arm.
It'll happen. Yeah, I mean, look at those pipes he's got on them. Unbelievable. I'm intimidated. That's all from the Garmin too.
But a couple of the biggest upgrades, I think, to the Phoenix X Plus.
Get back to the nitty gritty here.
The battery life.
It's unbelievable.
They've really ramped that up as far as the longevity of that battery.
By far the longest of anything close to comparable on the market today.
You're going to get about 33 hours in GPS mode for the 5X Plus, which, if you're doing an ultra marathon, you're going to be out there for 70, 80, maybe even 100 miles.
Yeah, I mean, there's people running 24 plus hours, and we get that question sometimes. Hey, I'm running for over a day straight, and I need to stay in GPS mode the whole time. That's your answer.
Absolutely.
That's your answer right there. Look, it's not a cheap watch. That's
it's not. It's
I think you talked about earlier too. Is almost like you love all the features of your watch, but you've been making that investment, right?
Yeah.
It's like an investment in yourself and in your training, and it gives you that motivation.
You're just sitting out on the couch after you bought one of these awesome watches. You just look at it and it's just judging you for not. It
says move.
It does.
Yeah. I'll run like a half marathon, right? I'll see what the one I do. You do that, right? You finish and you're eating breakfast. You're like over 30,000 steps already for the day. Maybe your usual goal is like 17. And then you sit still for an hour and it says move. I get so offended. I'm like, dude, come on. No, listen. If ever I cannot move the rest of the day, right? Don't judge me.
And the Garmin is waterproof. It does all these activities. It does kayaking. It does
stand-up paddleboard. Open water swim.
Open water
something
swimming.
That when you want to get into the water functionality of it, just like your 735 is a tri watch. However, that's something that you're going to have to only be able to track indoor swims with, right? So if you've got a preset lap distance, your 935 and your Phoenix, those are going off of GPS. So you're out in the lake, you're out in the ocean. It's actually tracking your distance by the satellite, same way it would if you run. Just super, super cool feature.
Yeah.
And look, other summertime activities, you want to hit the links. It's a little hot out, but maybe you get out the crack of dawn. Absolutely. You want to play 9, 18 holes. You can get your distance from the pin. So last time I golfed, I used that function. I don't think I will again because I'm terrible. And the increments of 20 yards are really depressing.
Yeah.
You know, but if you're whacking that thing off the tee and walk up to it, it's going to let you know how far you got to get your next shot to hit the green there.
Also, the great thing is, even while you're sucking at golf, you can listen to some tunes on your watch.
You can, and while you're on a long run, while you're biking. So look, we talked about the insane battery life. If you go into music mode on this Fenix 5 Plus, it's going to use a little bit more of the battery. So you're not going to get that full 33 hours. However, what's super cool, I'm a podcast guy. All right, so I like to put on like an interesting subject. You said it's hot right now. It's not always fun to run. Those first few miles, you're
get your mind off it a little bit.
Yeah, dude, a deep dive into a topic I'm interested in, like we're doing on these Garmins right now. And I'll space out. So you can plug podcasts on here if you want. You can go up to 500 songs. But right now, I have to take my phone with me.
Yeah.
This puts it all in my wrist, and I know you hate carrying.
Dude, I really do. I'm trying to get better at it because I'm trying to up my training distances and stuff like that. But you know,
you get that arm strength.
Yeah,
right?
if I can cut down on carrying my phone with me, maybe get a pair of our AfterShokz headphones. You know, they allow you to kind of hear the environment around you at the same time.
Keep your ears open because you do need a Bluetooth headphone for these. It is a Bluetooth.
Having the Bluetooth headphones with the Bluetooth watch.
Yeah,
you're just running.
Really can't.
You know,
shucks.
It's really great. I think if you really want any extra information on these watches, definitely come in. We have a couple of experts in house.
We do.
That can really answer those technical and deep
Andres
questions.
Is at home right now. He got a brand new baby. So, and I saw him again earlier if he's still there. So shout out Fernandez family, baby Skylar.
Happy Father's Day to Andres.
Yes. Happy first Father's Day. But yeah, when he comes back into the store, he's absolutely our kind of Garmin guru. He can cover anything. Catherine, though, is fantastic as well. And most of us know the product, and we can set it up for you, get it going on the app. But if you've got those super kind of nuanced questions, we do have certain experts on staff that can really get into that for you. I don't think we can talk about Garmin Pay.
No, we haven't.
Another thing that, and look, I love my Fenix 5X, but I wish it did the things that this Plus does.
Yeah. So you're on a run, you see that gas station in the distance, and you're, like we said, dehydrated. You want that Gatorade.
Yeah.
You don't have your wallet on you. Well, you have it on your watch, so you can go in,
ready to go,
pop it in there, get your Gatorade,
get a big liter of water. Make sure you're not passing out there.
Absolutely. So I think now we're going to kind of transition. Do we have any questions on Instagram? So my pops wanted to know.
What's the old man asking?
He's a little, he's getting up there in age. He's a little advanced.
Sure.
He wants to know what's a good type of. Let me reread this.
What do we got here?
Let's see if I can. Sorry about this. Live at its best. There we go.
Yes.
There. Okay. So he's thinking of starting getting into the walking, jogging, or running. What shoes would you recommend to someone older who wants to start running and stuff like that? Good for their knees and their back and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's kind of a question that I wish there was a blanket answer for, but at the same time, our store might not need to exist if there was a blanket answer. Everything is so situational biomechanically. So Shane, you've been here almost a year now.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about. I've done this my whole life. I was born into it, but as someone who's always kind of run, and you came into this environment, what was that learning process like for you in terms of kind of figuring out the biomechanic components? And
it's really just it's honestly impressive on how different people's bodies are. Even if you have the same shoe size, same shoe, but biomechanically they're totally different. And when you are getting maybe a little bit older and stuff like that, you might benefit from a little bit of extra cushioning and stuff like that. That always helps. But we definitely always recommend coming in and trying on the shoes, and because you really don't know until you try.
You want to go through our evaluation process, and that is what we take the most pride in. That's what we think sets us apart from any other running store you'll step in. Is we're going to figure out from your hips down what's going on with your legs, your feet, and what you need. And fortunately, the shoe companies have this huge array. People always want to ask, are all Brooks the same? Are all New Balance? And it's no, they're all great shoes, and they could all be great for you, but it's relative to how much you do or don't overpronate. Do you supinate? And if you don't understand any of those terms at all, come in and we'll explain them. And we'll look at your
nose, you have heel spurs,
bunions, plantar fasciitis, and
so many different conditions, so many different things that a shoe can actually really help out with.
Absolutely can help get you some relief. What we can help do is determine which of the shoes we carry are going to give you the best relief. And so with any specialty run store, that's your best option always is go in, because that's what makes us unique. Look, you're going to pay the same price as you would anywhere else. Our vendors, they don't let people discount their product when it's new. So you go on Amazon and you find, this Liberty shoe, it's the same price, but you come here and we're going to do a gait analysis.
Make sure it's the right one.
Yeah, exactly. Same on your Garmins too. Come here and let us set it up for you and let us answer, your more thorough questions.
Yeah, so I see we've
I have one more question.
We do.
From Chris. He says, how do you feel about the zero drop Ultra designs?
Sure. I think it goes back to what we just discussed, and that it's situational.
Not inherently good or bad. I would say
everything is subjective in running specialty.
I'm actually wearing a pair of Ultras right now.
There we go.
It really depends on what you want to get out of your shoes. There is the one thing I will say into this, and Ultra even has like a little booklet inside every shoe box that they have. It's kind of a transition guide into those shoes. You don't want to, if you're used to wearing a normal trainer, you don't want to just up and do all of your mileage in that zero drop, because it puts a lot more stress on the Achilles and the calf.
So I'm going to jump in just for a minute, Adrian, but what I want to do, and I know we're getting pretty deep on time here, but I think it's important to start with what is drop, right? Because I think we're failing you guys if we don't explain the main premise here, right? So when we discuss drop, it means offset. It's heel to toe offset. So how much higher is the heel of your shoe raised than the padding up in the front heel? Okay, so on your average running shoe, for the most part, it's 10 to 12 millimeters. You're looking at 12 right here in your Brooks Adrenaline. Okay, I think at 10 in your Launch. And in different brands and styles within brands, that climbs down. So Saucony, most of their shoes start at 8. They've got some that are 4 millimeters. Then you take a brand like Ultra, and their entire thing is zero drop, meaning you're completely level. So it's the closest to being barefoot. It's a more natural foot position. Yeah. However, when you run, it is one that can rotate you more up on your toes, your midfoot, than maybe you're used to. That's where that calf strain comes from that Shane was talking about. So wider toe box in Ultra too. It's the natural fit and feel is what they're going for. And that can be great for a lot of people. But if you say have Achilles issues, so maybe that lift in the heel can help raise that and take stress off it, they might not be for you. And that's where the fit process helps narrow all of this down.
Exactly. So come in, at least try them out,
Yeah,
absolutely. Don't be afraid of something new just because you've never heard of it,
For sure.
It could be the right shoe for you.
Yeah, and if we're fitting you and you've heard of something and you want to try it, let us know, hey, I'm interested in this brand. And we're going to make it a point to show you the shoe from that vendor that we at least think will work the best for you.
So we went a little deep on this one.
That's good. That's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So, guys, keep in mind, just comment us different topics that you want to do. I think next week, I'm not sure if this is totally submitted or not. I think we might be doing plantar fasciitis.
That's a possibility, for sure. But it won't be next week. It'll be next month.
Next month.
It will be post 4th of July, and it will be post June 24th. Once again, Watermelon Run, presented by Florida Hospital. July 4th. It's a blast. Sign up before the 24th for the price break. Sign up to get these sweet tank tops. And tune in next month.
Yeah, drop in those suggestions. We're kind of finding our groove a little bit with this, but we definitely want to take in that input anywhere we can.
Always looking to improve and always looking to relay the information that you guys think you'll benefit from. So definitely, keep the feedback coming. We love it. We love being here every month. I am Chris.
Love you guys.
We do, and I love you too, Shane. Love you too, but mainly we love you guys
out
there. All right, have a great day. Yes.